Hello my wise people, this is May Sagittarius reading for Sagittarians obviously and those in love with them, but you know how it works, or if you don't, I'll just mention quickly that it may not resonate because you should watch your moon signs, rising sign, Venus sign, as well as the energy could be stronger in those areas for some of you, obviously depending on everyone's birth chart. So Sagittarians are they have on their mind, either, depending again, or it could be both, it could be either or both, marriage and committed relationship, or entertainment. A lot of them could be working in that area. I know at least, I think, a couple of people, both men and women. So it would be as no it come with as no surprise if that would be the case. It could be purely and simply the sum of them might be thinking they need some time out and enjoy themselves. So that's what is on their mind. However, they also, or some of them, again it could be both or either, are looking at managing and building on communication and training, learning new skills, gaining new abilities, or getting more information about how to use some of their already existing talents, so to develop on them. I feel perhaps more for Sagittarius men, but I wouldn't just bank on that. I would go for both, to be fair, men and women. They are struggling with a block, and this can go two ways. Some of them could struggle with a block in respect of getting some truth on their side, a truth that would make a change in their life, a good massive change, that being said. But and that, if that would be the case, it would lead to a turnaround, but they don't have to worry because that happens anyway. So the situation happens because they have here a change that cannot be avoided. Okay, the change can't be avoided. This is meant to happen, and there is nothing they can do about it. But perhaps they are already aware, and this is where the block and the struggle come from, how is being said and the information that comes out, because it seems to pertain a risk of a heartache. So that's one aspect or possibility. And then there is another possibility where Sagittarians struggle with a block, or getting in the sense of getting, so yeah, authority support. So getting authority support that would change their situation. So should they be able to get this on their side, this which would be again bearing truth, would also change their situation. So it's either something that they try to get on their side, or something that they feel goes against them, or as I said, it could be both. However, a change is going to happen for Sagittarians, and they can't do nothing about it. It's the way it is. It's meant to happen. The only thing that you can do is how things come out, actually. Let's see some clarifiers. Yes, it's about softening the blow, if you like. Is about speaking in a positive manner about what they've been through and how they are leaving troubles behind now after having to make a choice that was rather difficult for them, but it was meant to happen for them, and it brought things to completion. So they are going through some important changes in their lives, Sagittarians, both men and women. They had to make tough decisions. They found difficult to speak about them. It could be that they feel they have to speak at some point, but they worry about the emotional side of this. Or it could be that they need to get some support, or both. Support to bring out the real state of affairs, of situation, the reality of the situation they have been through. And I also have here Aquarius. It could be that some Sagittarians are dealing with Aquarians, or people on the cusp or with Aquarian on their chart, either on the cusp or like Capricorn to Aquarian or Aquarian to Pisces. And so that's one possibility. I'm wondering if you can see that. Maybe I should move this out of the way a little bit. So one possibility is that some Sagittarians are dealing with these Aquarians, and they create confusion, and they feel, or as I said, on the cusp, people who are on the cusp or have rising sign, or whatever other Aquarian significant planet, whatever other significant planet in Aquarian, flipping heck, and they have confusion created because of this. There is struggle. They don't know how to manage the situation best because it's quite trying, and it confuses them, and it involves dealing with property. I could also have this purely for Aquarians as the next reading, and that's, there you go, that is a preview. Or it could be also that relates to Sagittarians still, and is about them having hope about their future, but having to go through some hidden and deceiving things that causes them trouble in handling the present moment, and that they need to go through and manage very well in order to make their next movement, because their next movement, I feel again, Sagittarians are looking at important changes in their life. It involves making choices in respect of assets, property, house, land, whatever, premises for those who are involved in business and such like. For people in love with Sagittarians, if there is, I will ask now if there is any particular message for those in love with Sagittarians. Your wishes are coming true but being delayed because of worries, because of lack of trust. Not trust in the person, but trust in the situation, sorry. So because of doubts, if you like, worries, fears, holding back, having to deal with, as I said earlier on, official matters. There you go, again, official aspects, and here you can see it. So they have to deal with all that. Again, it doesn't matter whether it's to do with their love and personal life, or whether it's to do with their work as well, but I feel, to be fair, that it really affects both. So they are going through massive changes, but what they need to know is that what's been down goes up, because it is the way life goes round. So everything comes to an end. They have to accept that. They have to make the most of what they're going through and move forward in life with renewed energy and renewed hope. Here we got the star, yeah. Because they will succeed, no matter how much heartache they've been through, and how much confusion and deceit they have dealt with. So yes, your wishes can come true. People in love with Sagittarians, they are just being delayed because of holdbacks, because of doubts, because of worries, because of factors out of the Sagittarian's hand as well. But life is changing and life is going in the right direction. And if you are a person who's in love or in a relationship with a Sagittarian, like a healthy relationship, that is obviously not one that came up here as going, coming to an end, where it applies, of course. So yeah, your life is changing for the better. And for singles, if that would be the case for singles, again, I don't know why I keep getting that the Lover card. So it's again about an offer that comes their way. So single Sagittarians will have an offer of love, or if they already are in love with somebody, they will make an offer. So what is it? They want healing, they want massive change in their personal life. They want to heal the past and move on. There have been problems from the past. So Sagittarians had difficulties. They needed to heal things from the past, things that have affected both their communication and their feelings and their behavior in love life in general. They might have not been aware actually about this, but yes, the choices they made in life, in their love life, have been affected by their childhood. Now, of course, this is not rocket science and it applies to all of us. However, it did come up in their reading, so we have to mention it, because that's what our job is, to give out the divine message. So I hope this helps, my lovely dear Sagittarians and fellow fire signs. Yeah, until I see you next time, be loved and be happy.